Coming in, breaking inputs from Karnataka. This after Zameer Ahmed Khan, the Karnataka minister, now a Karnataka MLA, is also stoking a controversy. They are linking Delhi blasts with Bihar elections on the same lines as Zameer Ahmed Khan. This Karnataka MLA Raya Reddy is saying that the blast before phase 2 of Bihar election raises questions. That is the shocking statement coming in from Basavaraj Raya Reddy. Let's listen into what he has to say.
ಅವರು ಬಿಹಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎರಡನೇ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಇದರ ಕೈವಾಡ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್. ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನು ನನಗೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ, ಮೈ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ. ಆದರೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಅವರೆಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು
ಒಂದು ಅನುಮಾನ ಅಂತೂ
ಐತೆ, ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದೆ.
कार ब्लास्ट जो होना था, हादसा जो हुआ है नहीं होना चाहिए था. हमको आश्चर्य क्या है, ये बम ब्लास्ट जो हुआ है 10 तारीख को हुआ है. 11 तारीख को चुनाव है बिहार के अंदर. अभी आप भी देखे होंगे हमारा कन्नड़ माध्यम के अंदर वो लोग बोल रहे थे कुछ पॉलिटिकल है क्या करके. हमको भी ये सुनने को आ रहा है कि इसके अंदर पॉलिटिकल इन्वॉल्वमेंट है करके सुनने को आ रहा है. पक्का नहीं बोलता हूँ. और ये जो भी पॉलिटिकल अगर बेनिफिट को एक आदमी की जान लेना है ना, उसको सही में उसको अच्छा नहीं होता. एक दिल्ली कैपिटल में हुआ है इंसिडेंट. ये दिल्ली कैपिटल में हुआ है. इंटेलिजेंस फेलियर, आईबी फेलियर, इतना बड़ा हादसा. 8 आदमी मरते, 20 आदमी हॉस्पिटल के अंदर है, उसके अंदर 12 आदमी सीरियस कंडीशन के अंदर है.
Right, Harish Upadhyay and Pallavi Ghosh join me on the broadcast. Harish, from Raya Reddy to Zameer Ahmed Khan, even Priyank Khadge, take us through the kind of attacks that are coming in, particularly from Karnataka Congress.
Well, although Priyank Khadge has spoken about the failure of central agencies in stopping attacks like these or attacks that have taken place earlier during BJP's tenure from 2014, but what we have seen from Basavaraj Raya Reddy, who's currently the Chief Minister's economics advisor, or even Zameer Ahmed Khan, who is holding a position as a housing minister in the Karnataka cabinet. Both of them, if you look at Zameer, he is saying that there is hearsay that this might have happened for political reasons. Similarly, you have Basavaraj Raya Reddy, who is saying, I do not have any proof, but this question crops up in my mind. This is a suspicion we have. But he says it could have, might have, I do not have any proof. The question that one needs to raise here is, if two people who are in responsible positions in Karnataka government are openly saying that they do not have any proof, how is it that they still come out and raise questions and ask if this has anything to do with Bihar election? One. Point number 2 is, we've always seen politics playing over a terror attack or a blast that takes place in any part of the country. Okay. But the question is, should it happen so soon? When the investigating agencies are probing it, there have been few arrests made, they're still trying to unravel the conspiracy and more people behind it. Should the opposition have waited till the agencies finish their probe?
Stay with me, Harish. Let me quickly bring in Pallavi on that note. Pallavi, as Harish was also highlighting, this is a time when victims need support, not politics. And henceforth, how has the BJP responded to these hard-hitting attacks that are now coming in, that to connecting the timing with Bihar phase 2?
You know, Akash, this is not the first time that the Congress leaders have made this kind of comment. This is now what has emerged out of the Karnataka leaders saying this. But in the past, even when there were those Balakot airstrikes, when Pahalgam terror attack took place, there were many within the Congress party who would suggest that this is something which has been engineered by the BJP because they want to score political brownie points. The BJP then, the BJP now, all of them have vociferously, kind of attacked the Congress for this. And the Congress top leadership over here in the national capitals, silence over the issue. It's been a couple of hours, but no one yet from the Congress top leadership over here has asked them to take the statement back or reprimanded them. Now, what happens over here, and just to add on very quickly to what Harish was saying, is that an investigation is going on. We don't know whose real hand is behind it. Pakistan's hand, Jaish being promoted by them. So we've virtually given a clean chit to the terrorists, saying that the BJP hand is behind these terror attacks, and therefore it just weakens our resolve to take on Pakistan and all those terrorists who are stoking terror acts on our soil, who have hurt our people, who have injured our people. And therefore this is believed to be one of the worst kind of politics which is being played out. Okay. And that's the reason why the BJP has often labelled the Congress party as being anti-national and making statements which only emboldens Pakistan.
Harish, those are critical points that Pallavi just now raised. Do you think that this is a misplaced line of attack coming in from the opposition, given that you want to question this as an intelligence failure? Fair enough, go ahead, do so. That is the responsibility of the opposition. But to join dots and create fear-mongering, questioning the timing of this entire blast case and connecting it with Bihar election, how does that speak of what does that speak of the opposition?
Well, look at the confusion within the opposition ranks. You had Mallikarjun case. Yes, we were outside Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's house. He came out and he did not want to comment. He said, I've said what I wanted to. It's too premature to talk about it. We've also seen some senior Congress leaders taking a similar stance. Even Priyank Kharge did not attribute it to BJP or Bihar, but he did definitely ask on whether this was a major failure by Secretary-in-Chief. But other leaders that we've seen from Karnataka directly talking about how there could be a link.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Harish and Pallavi, going across to BJP's Shehzad Poonawala, who's joining me on the phone line. Shehzad, the latest attack coming in is from Karnataka MLA Raya Reddy, who's also gone on to question the timing of this entire blast case. How do you respond to the timing being put to question and connections being drawn with Bihar Phase 2?
See, CNN has shown how the web of doctors of terror has been unearthed by the agencies, and we are all now coming together and saying that we have to identify these culprits and take stricter action against them. But for these doctors of terror, there is a spin doctor of terror ecosystem. And the spin doctor of terror ecosystem includes the likes of Abu Azmi, it includes the likes of Zameer Ahmed, Basaraj Raya Reddy, it includes the likes of Tariq Anwar, Mehbooba Mufti. Since morning they are saying that अरे ये निर्दोष लोग हैं, इनको परेशान मत करो, ये चुनाव की वजह से करवाया गया है. In fact, Congress's one spokesperson Pallavi will know, Anuma Acharya has tweeted that the blasts were done so that the pollution issue could be distracted from. And then you have another smart person from JMM, Mahua Manji. She has said that before the votings this blast has been done. Similarly, Baswaraj Raya Reddy has also alluded that this is not a handiwork of some kind of terrorists or India's enemies, but it is being done for elections. So
quick thoughts on the demand for the Home Minister's resignation. First Pahalgam, now of course the Delhi blast on 10th of November. How do you respond?
You see, they are echoing the same demands that perhaps the enemies of India want. They want that the infrastructure of fighting terror in this country should be weakened. For the last 11 to 12 years, 0 attacks have taken place in civilian areas. And this is a fact that they cannot digest. And those who gave Delhi 6 blasts, we remember the kind of serial blasts in 2005, 2008, etc. took place. After the recovery of 3,000 kgs of explosives, when a panic thing takes place, and many experts have alluded to that, today they want the resignation. They should tell us 26/11 के बाद किया क्या आपने? आपने तो NSM status दे रखा था पाकिस्तान को. And today when we are giving surgical strike or Balakot airstrike and Operation Sindoor, they want that those who take strong action against terror, who show zero tolerance, should be the ones going. Is this their demand or is this the demand of some foreign enemies? They should tell us.
Many thanks to you, Shehzad, for joining in with your insights over there.